Welcome and welcome back, my lovely Aries, Cancerian, Capricorn, and Libra. I hope by the time that you reach this video, you are having a blessed day. And this is going to be your next 72 hours prediction here of what it is you may need to know for your highest good. I always encourage you to take what you feel resonate, and don't forget you can look at your other placements that may fall category in your fixed or mutable signs. And don't forget you can look at my other platforms to get more messages, or you even could book if you feel interested. So let's dive in here. First, we are going to see what is your energy or the energy surrounding you within the next 72 hours, guys, okay? High vibration spirit, what is the energy surrounding our lovely cardinal signs in the next 72 hours, or perhaps their energy here? Thank you, guys. Okay, so you have the Two of Swords here, okay? Usually this Two of Swords can come from a fear that you may be having, or you're contemplating something. But if you look closely at her, she is making that direction to walk to that door. And if you look closely at her, it looks like she's trying to take that blindfold off. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Cups. So I feel like something that you guys been kind of contemplating about, in your head about, thinking negative about, have fear about. I feel like you're taking that blindfold off in some type of way in the next 72 hours here, and you're making a forward move here with the Knight of Cups here. I feel for some of you Aries, Cancerian, Capricorn, and Libra, this definitely could tie to something with career. This can tie to something with an opportunity. This can tie to something with even as simple as like maybe going to the doctors. Maybe you've been afraid to get test results about something, or it even could be a phobia. Some of you can have a phobia about the dentist. I'm picking that up. And then you face your fears and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. Or you could just have a phobia about going somewhere here. But I feel like you guys are getting more in that energy, like I can't live in this fear anymore. Or it definitely could be something that you guys know that you have to take care of, or something. It's like I feel like you're breaking some type of patterning that you guys have been doing that that's holding you back. Okay, so whether this can be, perhaps you may have to speak up in the next 72 hours here, or you may have to face your fears. Okay, but seeing the Knight of Cups behind after this Two of Swords tells me, guys, that you are going to conquer it. I do feel, Aries, Cancer, Capricorn, and Libra, that you are in this position of removing yourself from this fear state, whatever this energy is here. Now, it even could be something as simple as there could be some decisions at play right now, and you kind of could be contemplating in your head and going, oh my gosh, should I take this? Maybe it's an offer. It could be a job opportunity or something, right? And then you could be contemplating back and forth. Should you do it? Should you take it? Should you say yes? This even could have something to do about traveling here, and I feel like you guys are going to face your worst fears, or it could be like a repeated habit of a fear that you tend to have. But I do feel like it is in connection to something that would better help you guys, cardinal signs, in a lot of ways here. So that's actually good to see that. I feel like the next 72 hours you are facing some type of fear that you're having here, and I feel like you're taking care of you. Okay, so let's see what blessings is coming in for you in the next 72 hours, cardinal signs. Can you see what blessings is coming in? This is a lot of cards. What blessings is coming in for our cardinal signs here? Thank you. Okay, so we have the High Priestess here, your energy, and we have the Eight of Pentacles here. I feel like this is also in connection to something about your talents here. And I feel this Two of Swords is something you have fear about. Maybe some of you are afraid to branch yourself out there. Okay, so this is career centered. Let's say some of you Aries, Cancer, Capricorn, and Libra want to do a video. You want to upload, you want to do content, whatever. Or maybe you want to public speak or something like that. And I feel like your higher self is telling you guys, like, listen, you have what it takes. You can make this happen here. And, you decide to listen to your higher self for the next 72 hours, and you do it. And it's success. Okay, so it even could be something as simple as that. I do feel this is something for some of you. It is resonating around your talents and your passions here. And I do feel this is a blessing because you're going to do excellent, okay? For others, I feel what your blessing could be in the next 72 hours with this High Priestess right behind this Eight of Pentacles here. Eight of Pentacles usually resonate around working hard, being studious, staying focused here, doing what it is you have to do here, and you're getting ready to be financially rewarded for this, okay? If you have been seeing the eights a lot. 808, 818, 888, 88, whatever. Or even in the next 72 hours, you can come across this number. But this is a confirmation of financial abundance and tranquility coming in. I do feel like in the next 72 hours, guys, pay attention to what your intuition is showing you, guiding you, and leading you to. Because I do feel like it's leading you to the door of abundance in some type of way here, guys. Okay, so yeah, just really pay attention. I definitely would say pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to what your mind is telling you. Another thing I meant to tell you guys in the beginning of your read here is I want you to think of a simple question, okay, to ask, and we're going to pull out a yes or no towards the end of that already. Simple question, okay. Let's see what else is surrounding. Look at that, pop the cork here. Okay, so I feel like there is some type of excitement. I feel like this is in connection to that Two of Swords energy, because remember, right behind it was the Knight of Cups. So I do feel like whatever you've been walking on eggshells about, whatever you've been kind of nervous about here, guys, I feel like it's going to be a milestone that you make. It's going to be something you break, and you're going to walk into success here, okay? For others, I feel too, this even could be an opportunity too coming in here as well too, guys. I feel like there could be a job opportunity, something coming in. You know, it could be an offer does come towards you in the next 72 hours, guys, and you kind of doubt yourself about it, but then your higher self taps in and say, no Aries, no Cancer, no Capricorn, no Libra, we're not doing this right now. You're made for this, okay? And then also too, I just feel like that pop. I know why I'm hearing pop goes the weasel, but maybe that's maybe pop goes the weasel, because usually the weasel is like sneaky and nosy. So I feel like the reason why I heard pop goes the weasel, because it could be maybe something's being exposed in the next 72 hours about who could have been nosy in your energy or anything of like you could be hearing that. Could be some karma tied to that, okay? Let's see. Anything else for Aries, Cancer, and Capricorn Libra in the next 72 hours? Excuse me, guys. Look what I just said. Look what I just said. This is a confirmation. You see the fly squadron, you see the fly. Flies is a nuisance, okay? And anytime you see flies is nosy. You know, I always connect this card to Monitor Spirit card, okay? So Aries, Cancer, and Capricorn, and Libra, if you kind of like been sensing that someone's been trying to tap into your energy, or someone's been trying to be nosy and all this other stuff that's going on, you see that's fly squatter, right? The definition of the fly squatter is the fly squatter is going to squash the fly and kill the fly, right? So I do feel like this is a confirmation of like whoever has been trying to be nosy, tapping your energy, or doing anything negative, and poof, they're done. Okay, another thing too, some of you are being warned about to pay attention to your intuition, but I feel like some of you notice already. It's to kind of like watch who you keep in your energy and watch who you tell good things to, because what can happen is it's like you even have big deal that's coming out here too. Usually big deal means there's something big and right coming to your energy the next 72 hours. I do say that as a blessing. So definitely be careful with that, because I feel like what can happen is like people from in the past could be like, I don't know why they're showing me like Tupac from Poetic Justice. You guys, I don't know if you watched that, that's a classic, but when they went to that cookout and that wasn't their family, but Tupac went there and said, cousin, like that's the image I'm seeing. Okay, maybe Poetic Justice could be significant in the next 7 hours, but it could be like someone comes from like maybe long distance from your family, or you know, family you don't even speak to like that, or friends, somebody come to your energy the next 72 hours, you know, wanting to be all goody. How you been, Aries? How you been, Cancer? How you been, Capricorn? How you been, Libra? Like trying to be all your energy. I miss you. I don't see you like that. I don't see you posting or whatever like that. But it's like monitoring energy. It's basically, you know, they can already sense that you got good things popping off already. And this is the reason why they want to come into your energy. So yeah, but I feel like you guys are already on that. Like some of you right now could be like, thanks for the confirmation I grabbed it on, because I'm already on it like that. You know what I mean? So let's see anything else. Next 72 hours for cardinal signs here. I'm going to give you this, and I'm going to give you the bottom one. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, so we have 250K revenue increase here, so that's beautiful. If you guys have a business or something already, that could be looking good in the next 72 hours here. I mean, you do have big deal, you have pop the cork here, and you have 8 of Pentacles. So that is kind of telling me that even despite you having fear or worry about some things here, cardinal signs, you're still making some type of move here, okay? We also have your health improving in the next 72 hours. What I said in the beginning, when I seen that Two of Swords came out, I said some of you can even be as worried as like about your health. Maybe it's like you got to go to the doctors in the next 72 hours and you've been procrastinating to get test results back, or maybe the test results came in and you're nervous to hear what the doctor says about it, and you find that you're fine, guys, okay? And we have God in the universe is about to change your financial situation for the better, guys, okay? So just know that like your hard work and things that you're trying to do right now, it may seem like there's nothing being done, but it's being done behind the scenes. And if any of you Aries, Cancer, Capricorn, and Libras have been going through a very hard time, financially finding a job or whatever the case may be, that is going to change. So I feel like for some of you, looking at that health improve come out and that was behind it, maybe you guys got pulled back from finding a job because you had to take care of your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual health before you could dive into a job. Sometimes God and the universe pull us back from things like that until we could take care of ourselves. It could be that too. All right, so we're going to give you the answer to your question you guys asked here. We're going to see what is the answer for the next 72 hours here. Let's get an answer for cardinal signs to the question they asked. Remember, guys, these are very generous. Okay. It says affirmative. So that's a yes, okay? Even it's conceivable came out too. Maybe some of you are going to find out you're pregnant in the next 72 hours. Not all, but then it could be like you're giving birth to an idea or something like that. Or you could make something happen here. But the affirmative definitely is a yes for this. Okay, guys? All right, guys, I hope that some of all of these messages resonated for your highest good. I do thank you for supporting me in any way that you're doing by liking, subscribing, sharing, and hitting the bell button. It is always appreciated. And I will catch you lovely souls again with another next 72. Bye-bye.